So you might have heard that WWDC 2025 is on the horizon, and we're going to see quite a couple of changes. One of them being a pretty significant name change. But before I say the name change, I kind of want to mention pretty much there's just one major change across the platforms. That major change, my friends, is going to be an all-new look. Actually, the first new look since iOS 7, I think. And it's gonna look a lot more Vision OS-y, if you get what I mean. Like, a lot more glassy elements. It's gonna have a bit more depth, too. And the animations are just gonna be overall more fluid. In my mind, my thoughts are that Apple is trying to make iOS feel more like iOS, if you get what I mean. See, Android is mostly known for being very quick and very fast. But you know why that is? It's because the animations feel very snappy. But iOS, on the other hand, feels very flowy and dynamic. And some people who switched from Android to iPhone might complain that it feels too slow almost. But I think this is actually a really cool change. It will give all of the devices more personality. And unlike all of the past 10 iOS updates, it'll feel like something new right off the bat before you even go into any apps. I'm overall very hyped for this update, but Apple, just please don't do the circle icons. I don't know why, but if you guys did it, it would just kind of bug me. Don't know really why. But as mentioned earlier, there will possibly be a name change from iOS 18 to iOS 26 instead of iOS 19. I don't know, it's just kind of weird. The naming is a bit like how companies name their cars, where because the full rollout will come in 2026, that is what they're naming their software after. And if you didn't notice, Samsung actually did a very similar thing with their phones from the S10 to the S20 in 2020. I just don't know. 10 to 20 felt perfectly normal and seamless, but 18 to 26 just feels kind of weird. I guess Apple was just trying to find a perfect time to change their naming system, and I think this kind of is, because as mentioned earlier, this is the first dramatic software overhaul in over 10 years. Also, like iOS 7, we'll probably have to relearn how to use our phones again. So many people might be pretty unhappy, but I'm totally pumped and excited, and I can't wait for this update. But let me know what you guys think.